Name that cat. A big cat is moving through the brush, tracking an animal it hopes is dinner. The cat looks fast and hungry. Is it a leopard? Jaguar? What about a puma? How can you tell these cats apart? Big cats like jaguars, ocelots, and leopards are all related or come from the same family. Called Felidae, there are 36 different species. They have sharp teeth, good hearing, and a good sense of smell. Watch the patterns. Jaguars and leopards look the most alike out of these cats. The best way to tell these animals apart is looking at the patterns in their fur. Leopards and jaguars each have spots called rosettes. Leopards' spots are grouped very tightly together. Spot the rosettes. The rosettes on a jaguar are bigger than a leopard's and sometimes form black circles on their coat. Some of these rosettes have darker brown spots in the middle of them. These black and brown spots act as camouflage, helping the big cats hide in their surroundings. Leopards' spots can be different depending on where they live. In East Africa, they have spots shaped like a circle. Further south, the rosettes are more square-shaped. Leopards have more solid spots on their face, limbs, and stomach. Fast cat. You never want to get chased by a big cat, but you can tell them apart when they run. Jaguars are the faster of the two cats. They can run 50 miles, 80 kilometers per hour, while leopards can run 30 miles, 48 kilometers per hour. Snowy spots. Some leopards look totally different from other leopards and jaguars. Snow leopards live in the mountains of Central Asia. They have whitish gray fur and black rosettes. Their fur helps them blend in with the snowy, rocky places they call home. Black panthers. Black panthers aren't their own species of big cat. Rather, the term black panther is used for any big cat with a gene that gives them an all-black coat. This means that black jaguars and black leopards can also be called black panthers. Pet cats? Whether a leopard or jaguar, all big cats are dangerous. Make sure you stay away if you ever see one. You can even learn about big cats from your pet house cat. Most house cats are related to these big cats.
What is that? There's something hopping around on the ground. Is that a frog or a toad? Well, we're going to need to know more to figure that out. Let's find out the differences between a frog and a toad. Toads and frogs are very similar animals in many ways. They're amphibians that belong to the Anura group of animals. Most frogs and toads start their life in water as a tadpole. From there, they grow legs and lose the tail that helps them swim. Splitting the difference. There are more than 6,000 different species of frogs and toads. True frogs and true toads come from different animal families. How can you tell them apart? Scientists argue about this quite a bit. Most true frogs need to live near water to keep their skin wet. Their skin has a thin coat of mucus to help it stay wet. Most toads don't need water nearby to live because they have bumpy, dry skin. Many toads also have warts. Body type. Toads usually have a wider body than frogs. Their legs are also shorter than most frogs, which means they hop differently. In general, the longer a frog or toad's back legs, the farther they can hop. Most toads take smaller hops because of their body shape. Poison pair. Frogs are food for many animals. To stay safe, some give off a poison from their skin. Poison dart frogs are bright colors that tell predators to stay away. Many toads, like the cane toad, also have poison glands behind their eyes. Interesting eggs. Another way to tell frogs and toads apart is how they lay their eggs. Most true toads lay eggs next to one another, making long chains. Frogs lay their eggs together in clusters or groups that look like grapes. What's in a name? Toads can sometimes have smooth skin, and some frogs can live away from water. There's even a frog that lives in the desert. The Australian water-holding frog hides underground to keep its skin from drying out. A toad can sometimes be called a frog, and a frog can sometimes be called a toad. Even more confusing, frogs can have warts and toads can have slimy skin. Though you can't even trust their names, both animals are fun to learn about.
What's in the shell? There's a short animal with a big shell in your yard. Is it a turtle or a tortoise? Figuring out what your new shelled friend is can be hard unless you pay attention to a few special things about each animal. Family findings. Turtles, tortoises, and terrapins are all reptiles in the Colonia animal group. They all have hard shells called carapaces. Sea turtles are part of the Coloniidae family, and freshwater turtles are from the Amididae family. Tortoises are part of the Testudinae family. Same and different. Many tortoises and turtles look very much alike. They both lay their eggs on land. You have to take a good look at their shell, legs, and where they live to tell the difference between the two reptiles. On land. The biggest difference between turtles and tortoises is where they spend their time. Tortoises spend all their time on land. Some tortoises live in dry climates. Tortoise shells are rounder and help keep them safe. Water turtles. Turtles spend most of their life in water. Some live in the sea, while others live in rivers or lakes. Turtle shells are usually flatter, which help them swim. Turtles can come on land for food, but many eat sea plants and animals. Feet or fins. Many sea turtles have feet that look like flippers. Some turtles that live in rivers or lakes have webbed feet. They use these flippers or webbed feet to swim quickly. Tortoise feet are short and round. They're only used for walking. Nesting. Turtles and tortoises both lay eggs. Baby turtles and tortoises hatch using an egg tooth, which is a sharp point on their bill they use to break their eggshell. Sea turtles lay their eggs in sand. Their babies have to make their way down the beach and into the sea. Old animals. Turtles and tortoises can live a very long time. Galapagos tortoises are some of the oldest living animals on Earth. Scientists have studied Galapagos tortoises that were more than 150 years old. Sea turtles can live up to 80 years. Terrapins. A terrapin is another member of the Testudinidae family that has a shell. What makes it different from turtles and tortoises is that terrapins only live on land and in brackish water. They live in marshes and along riverbanks near the ocean.